So hi everyone, my name is Sarah Houtsma and I'm here today to talk about everything about seed, and I am in the Southeast Southwest area.
Hi guys, my name is Tasia Amaviska and I work with customers on the West Coast in the Pacific region.
Hi, my name's Dawn Weimers and I work with customers in the Midwest. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, my name's Mary Jo Bargy, and I work with customers in the Great Lakes in the Northeast region.
And I'm Dave Dowling, and I work with cut flower growers all across the country. Now we give it back to Sarah to do the webinar.
Cool. So we're here today to kind of go more of an advanced seed order and just anything about seeds. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a line in the chat or just at the end, more than welcome to ask any questions. So we'll start with create orders or search inventory. They are one of the same. So we'll click here. And the first thing you look for is deciding what your ship to is and making sure if you have duplicate or multiple ship to locations, choose the one that you would like. We are doing seed today, so that one's already indicated. And then we're going to be clicking change my seed ordering preferences. This is a little bit more sophisticated, I would say. I like to keep things as the recommended. So I keep quantities and seed count versus number of packages, because when I talk to customers, they prefer to order in saying, I need 1,000 of this instead of saying, I need 1 package. It's easier for seed count that way. I like to make sure it's fewest packages. In addition, I like to make sure that I can accept the back orders. I'm okay if there is some back orders. Note that you'll be able to review them later as well and cancel if you want to. So that is okay. And there's no restrictions on the package size. So I'm going to do a ship date of December 20th. And I am thinking about some Gomfrina, Audrey. So here we have Gomfrina Audrey. We have the 4 colors. And so I need 2,000 of each one. So I manually put in 2,000. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So here is the 2,000. Note that these 2 words show up on the white and the pink. This shows that these 2 are back ordered, meaning that they're not available for that December 20th. But when I look at notes and it says January 25th, 2024, more available then, I'm like, okay, I can actually accept those for that late or that time. So I will accept a back order of 2,000 pink for January 25th and a back order of 2,000 white for January 30th. And then also, I wanted to say January 22nd, I need some sunflower pro cut. So you notice that I did favorite this. This is a very cool function that you can quickly filter through and see, as long as you find the ones that you want, you can find very easily which ones, because there's a lot of pro cut series in this mix. It's easier just to find them based off of the red heart. And so you notice that it's available. More notes, it's available. So I will not have to worry about not getting my 1,000 seeds for January 22nd. And now I'm going to go to my cart because I am done ordering seed. And so when I'm looking at this is my requested ship dates, December 20th and not January 22nd. But notice the 2 back orders still showing, and that it's available January 30th and January 25th. Something to note is that I'm going to say I'm done ordering. So I'm going to finish now. It says, oh no, you got some back orders. Let's review it. Say, yes, let's review those back orders. It automatically filters those 2 back orders to the top of your screen. So you can easily notice that and say, that's okay. I will definitely still accept those. And now note that here we have some, you are only $32 away from free shipping. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm only $32 away. I got to go back. Something you say is, well, I don't know how much this is priced at. I can go to view pricing and notice that these are going to be $39.40 per 1,000. And notice that $78.80, $78.80, and that I'm very close to hitting that margin to be able to ship that material out for free. And notice as well that you won't have to purchase any of your material until it ships. So if you're putting that January 22nd date, you will not have to pay for those sunflower seeds yet. So that's always great to have. And you can always click this and say, I want an emailed confirmation as well. Sometimes when you push your submit your order, it's going to ask you for not tracking, but it'll ask you for your payment information. So that is the place where you put your payment information. Next, I'm going to go back to the home page, and I'm going to go to view and change orders. This is a great place to say, oh gosh, I don't know if I can actually accept that Gumprina, that back ordered material. So now I'm going to go back to my 2 orders that I just submitted. And now I'm going to go to, actually, I'm going to show you those few buttons because those few buttons actually are very important. So we have a few buttons on these actions. So this allows you to actually look at a copy of what your order looks like, a normal order confirmation that gets sent to you via email. You can also just print it easily right here. This is a great function where you can just view your order without editing needed. So if you just want to see it as the WebTrack view, so this looks exactly like the material that you have, when you went through your order, this looks exactly like that, what you've seen before. So this is very easily viewable, but notice that you can't update a cart or do anything on this because you're only viewing it and not editing it. Next, you're saying, oh my gosh, I don't think I can accept that back order. So we're going to go to the edit button, and we're going to go to something I like to filter is click this back order button, and notice that it does filter them all to the top, and say, I'm going to select all the ones I want to change. And notice that you can change the ship date. So maybe for one of them, you notice that maybe you say, oh, I don't want the pink maybe until June. So you can quickly go to change date for selected item. You say, yes, I still want to change it. I like to use the little calendar icon because it's easier to navigate through the calendar. And say, I want it June 3rd instead. So I click change ship date. Next, you'll notice that I have that Audrey White still that's back ordered. And I say, I don't want that one anymore because it's too late and I don't want it in that June time. So I'm going to click that icon, click cancel selected item. And it says, do you really want to cancel? And I'm like, yes. So from there, all of a sudden you get this red X saying this has been canceled. So now all that's on order so far is for December 20th, the purple, red, and that rose bicolor. Canceled that white, and then I did push back that pink. So notice that you do get lots of capability in that view change and this editing feature. So I want to finish now from all my edits. I'm going to continue with this order. Notice that it's made a new order based off of that one Gumprina that I changed for the ship date. And this is just updating saying that I have taken off the Audrey White. So I'm going to submit that. So all those things have changed. And now I'm back in my view change because I still have to show you guys. This is another awesome feature. This is the options to copy and order. So you say, all right, well, I have this sunflower seed that I purchased for that December 20 or January 22nd time, but I also want it for March 11th as well. So I'm going to say, this is my ship to. This is the ship date of when I want that next round of that material. Say, yes, I still want to change them in the cart, so I can still change it instead of saying 1,000. I might want 2,000 or 3,000. And then I can show you the discontinued items in the complete cart, or I give them the option to substitute. I like to see them before, so I can decide which substitutions I want. So I click copy order into cart. So here we have that the sunflower, and it is now changed to March 11th. And you see 1,000 was the original want. And so now instead I want to do 3,000, so I can update, click the 3,000, click update cart, and finish now. So this has allowed me to create a duplicate order very fast instead of going into the search inventory feature. And the next thing I want you guys to be aware of is that sometimes certain orders has this little pencil icon that allows you to create a claim. And when you're creating a claim, it is usually, you're allowed to do that in different material like grow and sell, like mass young, like Tagawa, a lot of liners and plugs. For ball seed, you will be required to reach out to your sales rep or your representative or ColorLink to just submit the claim that way. We don't allow for customers to submit the claim by themselves. It's usually just to ask them, make sure that they haven't, it's more of an asking question because we want to make sure that the seed is still viable and if they've opened the package. There's a lot of questions with that just because seed is a different creature than liners or plugs. And now this is another fun option is if you go to your WebTrack home, you click seed delivery. So this is a great option if you have a big seed order you submit and you notice that there's multiple back orders. So as I said, that Gumfrina was back ordered. Maybe I submitted a sunflower that was back ordered as well, but with different ship dates. So this gives you the feature to be able to search that one order. I don't have anything in my back orders because I haven't shipped anything yet, but if that big order shipped out and there was a certain back order of that Gumfrina that shipped out separately than the main order, this is going to show you every individual delivery of seed and what each delivery had of what seed. So this allows you to easily track your back ordered material without being like, I got so many different seed deliveries. I'm not sure where this is, where that is. This allows you to be able to track that a lot easier. So this would be the seed deliveries function right here. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the time where I kind of wanted to open it up to you guys to see if you had any questions about some of the seed material or just questions in general. So is there any questions about anything?
Sarah, would you like to show them how to look at the different package sizes of seed?
Yeah. So we have dun, dun, dun. You're talking about the view my seed preferences where you change the.
Yeah, or even hitting the plus sign so they can see what size the seed packets do come in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here's an option where you push the plus and you'll notice that these only come in 1,000 or 10,000. They don't come in 100. They don't come in 5,000. So you'd have to choose between getting, if you want like 8,000, you get 8 packages of 1,000. If you wanted 20,000, you're going to only get 2 packages, but each package is going to be 10,000 each.
Yeah, because sometimes I know it can be frustrating for people when they put in like 100 and it's not coming up and it's saying wrong number, you know, so if you just click on that little plus, then they won't be as frustrating. So perfect.
Yeah, another
Thanks.
great thing that I like to do is just push 1 and push enter. That will give you your minimum of that is the minimum of how many seed per variety you're going to be able to get. So that is sometimes very helpful when you're not sure if this variety comes in only 100. So let me see if Delphinium. Yeah. So you'll notice if I do the 1, it's only in quantities of 100. So also the plus sign will show you can do it in 100, 1,000, 5,000. Yeah.
The other thing to note is that the seed price is the same whether you buy a pack of 1,000 or a pack of 10,000. It's the same price no matter what the quantity is, as long as it's one of the package sizes that we do offer.
Another random thing that I just wanted to add, as Sarah was going through her presentation, she explained if you wanted to cancel an item from your order for any particular reason, what's really important is like how Sarah showed you that red X when she clicked cancel, when she was in to change an order. What's really important that I find a lot of people miss is you still have to finish the order just like Sarah did in her training to save those changes. So if you had clicked cancel an item and you had seen that red X, but you didn't resubmit that order, those changes wouldn't necessarily save. So if you're ever in doubt, and I think Sarah's going to show, she just added a red X. So she canceled one additional variety, and this will not save to her order as a cancellation unless she clicks finish now, and refinalizes the order. So now that she's done that, then the item would be canceled. So if you're ever in doubt, just reach out to our ColorLink team or your sales representative to find out for sure.
Very cool. Well, is there any comments in the chat or? Okay. Well, seeing none, I guess that would be all. Thank you guys so much for attending, and have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.